One of the biggest problems with marketing is that a lot of people know that they should be doing it, but they have no idea what to do. And most companies have tried a bunch of things in the past. They've hired freelancers and hired marketing agencies and haven't gotten the results that they wanted. And they're wanting to take more control over this important aspect of the business, but they're not sure where to start. So in this video, I want to give you a starting point by defining marketing versus advertising. All right, so I was on a panel last week at the Roofing Success Summit out in Colorado. And one of the questions from one of the business owners, the roofing company owners in the audience was, can you explain the difference between marketing and advertising? And he went on to say, I hear these terms. I want to know what the terms are so I can be educated and make better decisions about where I should invest and how I should market my company. So a lot of the problems with marketing that all of us have had is, we think that we're investing in something, or we think that we're doing something and we're not even sure what we're doing. There's all these different, terminologies and things like that. And look, I get it. You're running a contracting company. You are not a marketing expert, right? You might know some of the basics. You might know enough to be dangerous, but you don't know all the different terms, so that when you go out to hire an agency or freelancer, you kind of feel insecure. You're not really sure. You kind of, sign on the dotted line. You take that leap of faith, and it's just this awkward feeling because you don't know what you don't know, and it's you don't know who to trust and all that sort of thing. And that's why, quite frankly, yes, there are a lot of marketing agencies out there that are very unethical, that'll take advantage of people. Absolutely, 100%. However, one of our core values is extreme ownership. So as a business owner, I want to take ownership of as much as I can. And I want to help you take ownership as much as you can as well. So the more that you understand some of these terms and how the different parts of marketing work, the more informed and educated, empowered decisions you can make about marketing your contracting company. All right, so real quick, it's important to know where you're getting your information. So if you've listened to this show, watched this show a bunch, you know exactly what we do. But just to give you some context, my team and I are in the trenches all day, every day, working with contracting companies from startups to $100 million companies and everywhere in between to help them build out their marketing in-house. We are a marketing training company. So all day, every day, our team of 12 people is training contracting companies on how to do their own marketing. So that is where this information is coming from. So we've got marketing, we've got advertising. This is my way of defining these things and differentiating. There might be other ways. Tomato, right? We all get it. There's different nuances, but this is a very simplistic way of looking at it. Marketing is simply getting people to know who you are, okay? Marketing is this thing right here, and advertising is a subset of marketing, okay? So marketing is building that know, like, and trust. It's getting people in your market to know who you are. It's becoming 5 Mile famous, okay? It can include digital, SEO, Google Ads. It can include social media marketing, content. It can include offline stuff, your yard signs, your trucks, the signs at the Little League field, your equipters, your door hangers, all that stuff that you're doing. What you might be doing YouTube, you might be doing a podcast like this locally, whatever that might be. That's all marketing. Everything that you do to basically get your market to know who you are, okay? And beyond that, getting them to know, like, and trust you. But at first, just getting them to know who you are. So that is marketing, okay? It's more brand building. It's more being everywhere. It's making sure that people see your brand, 8 to 12 times, because that's what it takes before someone realizes who you are and what you do, all right? So it's getting those brand impressions out there into the market. That is marketing. It's generally more like brand awareness type stuff, okay? Which absolutely works. Sometimes it can be a little bit harder to track if you're doing billboards and things like that. Now, advertising is direct response marketing, which means you are putting something out there, usually backed by some advertising dollars, that is asking people to give you their information to get something, to schedule an appointment, to get an estimate, get a quote, have a phone call, whatever that might be. So advertising is usually direct response. You're putting something out there directly to your market with the intention of generating a response. So that could be advertising, could be Google ads, it can be Google local service ads, LSA, it can be social media advertising like Facebook and Instagram, it can be YouTube advertising, it can be direct mail, it could be being in like the local magazine, things like that, where you're putting something out there, you're spending $1,000 and you're hoping with some level of probability and expectation that you're going to get 10 leads in, that you're going to get 5 appointments, sell 2 of them, whatever that might be. Okay, so that is advertising. That is a subset of the broader topic of marketing. So that is how we at Contractor Dynamics differentiate things. And one of the things that we've developed over the past 10 years that we've been doing this is what we call brand response marketing. So that kind of combines marketing with advertising to where you're actually doing both at the same time. So what does that mean? I know I just defined those 2 terms and now I'm throwing something brand new at you. Well, I'm not going to get into it too much. We do have a whole other piece of content, a whole other video on brand response marketing. But what it is, it's a piece of content, usually a video just like this, where you are educating your market and getting people to know who you are. So that's the marketing piece. And then you are maybe at the end calling them to action. So generating that inquiry, generating that lead at the end. And what's so cool about that, especially in video, is that you can do both in the same time, right? You can put out a video that educates, that provides value, that builds that know, like, and trust. And at the end, you can call them to action and generate that lead, right? That's pretty much what I do in all of these videos and all these podcasts. I'll do a bunch of education. Sometimes I'll throw in a CTA, a call to action at the end. And that's what we call brand response marketing, right? Because I don't want to, as a service-based business, just as you guys are, I don't want to generate a whole bunch of leads from people. I don't really want to generate any leads from people that don't know who we are at Contractor Dynamics, right? I want to warm them up. I want to get people to see our content. I want to get people to see our brand. I want to get people to see us maybe at an event or something that we're going to. And then when they are ready, I want them to reach out to us. They've already been exposed to our brand and our content over and over and over, so that they're going to be it's going to be a much better conversation. I don't even want to say warm lead. It's just a better conversation because we're able to help them. They're able to get the help that they want. We're kind of meeting in the middle, and there's a much higher expectation of success on both ends of that. So that's what we call brand response marketing. I would encourage you to leverage that as much as possible. The way that we do that, video is so prevalent on social media, which is why we focus on it. So it's going to be your Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube, those 4 main channels. Focus on getting your videos out there. That's why I'm so big on video, because you're not just putting something out there in form of text or written word or images and generating a lead, right? You're building that brand awareness, building that brand at the same time you're generating that lead, and that is most efficiently, effectively done with video. So that is the difference between marketing and advertising, and hopefully that's a little bit of an education on how you can better leverage marketing to actually grow your business this year and beyond. All right. So, true to my word, this being a brand response marketing piece right here, here's my call to action, okay? If you want help to figure this out for your particular business, okay, I give away a ton of information and knowledge and tools and tips and tricks for free out on this channel and many more of our channels. But if you want us to dig into your particular business, where you are at now, some of your goals, what your marketing looks like, what your resources look like, what your brand looks like, what your marketing looks like, that sort of thing, and give you some tangible recommendations, we are happy to do that for free if you would like, if you are serious about taking action on some of our recommendations. All right, so all you got to do is email us at team@contractordynamics.com, and we'll shoot you a link. We'll get some information from you. We'll schedule a 15-minute call with someone here on our team, one of our marketing advisors, and we'll walk you through in 15 minutes. We'll ask you some questions about your business. We'll give you some recommendations. This call is not to pitch you. We're not looking to, sell everyone. We are looking to give you the knowledge that you need to succeed with this. So again, email team@contractordynamics.com if you want to set up a 15-minute call with one of our marketing advisors here at Contractor Dynamics. We would love to help you win with marketing this year. See you soon.